Hello SEO tool fans, Joe here, and today we're going to go over 3 SEO tools. First one being SheerSEO, second one Seodity, and third one Brand Overflow. These 3 tools are basically all-in-ones. They feature rank tracking, keyword explorer, audit tool, backlinks, basically all in one. So you have one dashboard that can handle multiple projects and multiple features. Let's start with SheerSEO first. You can create a free account if you'd like. And when you create a free account, you would enter your credentials, your email, and then the domain name that would be attached to the account. So currently I have a paid lifetime deal, but it's just a tier 1. So it only allows one domain name for the project, and I am unable to change the domain name or restart. Just keep in mind when you do sign up, that domain will be connected to your account. And if you buy a higher tier deal, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, or if you go for a monthly subscription, the domain is attached to the account or domains. I believe if you go higher than a tier 1 or a higher pro plan on a monthly plan, you can change the domain names in the projects, but with this tier 1, I cannot. So we're starting off with what's here right now for this website that I just put in. When you sign up and enter your domain, what SheerSEO will do is it will give you keywords to add to your rank tracking, suggestions, keywords in your niche, keywords that your site could be ranking for already, that probably is ranking for, and it'll give you those options. That will be part of the registration process. And then you get over to the dashboard. So this is the first thing you'll see on your SheerSEO dashboard. Nice visual representation of some things that I've only had it since July 23rd, so it'll show this little increase of the value from 81 to 64 for my average Google rank. My rank trending, what's on the first page, what's unranked, keywords that I'm tracking, and what's on pages 2 to 10, some keyword changes, what's going down, what's up, unchanged, organic traffic, citation flow, trust flow. I like this page. It's nice. You have your guard your precious backlinks. If you want to keep an eye on backlinks that you don't want to lose, or warnings if something's happening, you can set that up. The audit, you can use the audit. This homepage on dashboard's nice. The UI, I believe they are working on updates. The founder is very active on support. He's open to ideas, suggestions. I think this UI needs some work. It's not necessarily a bad thing as long as the platform works. That's the most important thing. Some things could use a little bit of reorganization. My main concern is the competitors section, because you have a competitors section here, but then also in research, there it is. Under Keyword Explorer, you can check out competitors' keywords there. I just feel like it's a little confusing for some, especially newer users. Maybe just have one competitor section that has everything, or somehow consolidate this, that the competitors' keywords can show up on the Keyword Explorer keyword ideas, but I'm not sure. Not a huge priority, but just something I noticed, and maybe there's an easier way of getting this to display better, across the top, possibly, and then with sub pages from there. That's up to SheerSEO, their team, their founder, with the vision of what they're going for. So I don't want to, as long as the product works, I'm happy, but the UI could use, in my opinion, a bit of an upgrade. But this homepage, when you first come to this dashboard, this is nice and clean. Just shows you some good stuff, and I'm excited to see more of this. More of the chart changes. The longer I have the tool, I've only had it for a week or so. 2 weeks, not even a long time. So you're not seeing much here. Now we'll go to rankings, current rankings. So here's the rankings page, my rank tracker, basically. You can view it Google, local, Bing. Very cool. You could track YouTube if you want to see how your YouTube channel is doing for keywords and stuff, and then all. You can add tags if you'd like. Say for this website, I have Old Westbury real estate agents and Old Westbury real estate, things for that I can go to the tags manager and just call it Old Westbury, add tag, and then we can choose which keywords, to add under this tag. This is great because when you do start tracking many keywords, it can get a little busy. We submit changes, and now you'll see next to it Old Westbury. So if I just want to see Old Westbury by the filter, and it shows my Old Westbury keywords. The keywords that you want to track for your website are updated once a week. If you'd like to have it be more frequent or to pull now or update now, you'd have to upgrade your subscription to a pro account. If you'd like to add keywords, you just go add keywords, and then you would type them here. Add one keyword per line, and what area, United States, that's where I am, so I'm doing that. Each page has a guide.
Hi there. Today we're
with some videos from the founder and the team to help you out. So that's pretty good. I think SheerSEO does a good job of helping new users, people who are unfamiliar with certain features of SEO tools. So that's a really good thing. What we have here is the keyword that we would like to track on Google. How well is this keyword doing on your website? So we have the keyword, we have progress, little chart graph thing here, where we are ranking on Google. So right now, this keyword is ranking at, if you roll over the top parts, it'll give you a little description of what it means. So this is the change in ranking from time compared to. So in this case, this ranking has either been for the better, changed for the better. It will be followed by an up arrow. The rank has changed for the worse. It will be a down near it. So this keyword went down one spot. From the date is August 5th. This is the last time the keyword was checked. Some cert features. This has a local results attached to it. The volume, keyword volume, basically how many people are searching for this keyword, and then your estimated clicks monthly. So how many people are actually clicking on it. Impressions to visits, and then the URL connected to the keyword. So in a rank tracker, when you place the keywords into the system, you want to know which pages the traffic's going to. This could help you decide later if you want to change a keyword to another page on your website. You really have to plan your backlinks and a whole strategy behind it. So this one right now is connected to this page. So we can click on that, and it'll go to the page on the website that is ranking for the keyword of Old Westbury real estate agents. You can also export the page as Excel, PDF. If you have a client, this is a client and you want to show them the rank tracking progress. If you see obviously greater than 200, that means these keywords aren't ranking. They're basically at the 200 spot. Over here, you'll see that there are Google ads connected to the keyword. This other little symbol, again, is local. If you want to get in the map pack with the map section on Google, this one has an image that's being featured. You could change how many keywords you want to view on a page. If you had a lot of keywords, we can go from 10 to 20 to 100. This will check your historical rankings. Again, only had it for a week or so there's not much going on here visibly. So that's part of the rank system. You have current and the history of it. Single keyword, how's it doing? Snapshot, rank progress. You can see this color system they have here. So how things are doing over time. Since I just started in July, it's going from here from yellow to now it's in green. It's doing better. This one's kind of staying the same. These were doing well, so they're both kind of green. This one was doing better. Now it dropped, so it's in yellow. These are horrible, so they're just red. But this color system's nice. I hope they use it with the new UI. So that's the ranking section. Now we can check out competitors. You can look up competitor keywords. So if I want to see like another real estate website, click on that. It'll return some keywords that the site is doing well for. And then we could take a look at like this site's doing well for properties for sale in. The volume is really great. Keyword difficulty, how hard is to rank for this keyword? The higher the number, obviously we need more on-page SEO and backlinks. Where the site's ranking right now, the page, estimated clicks. This is very helpful. If you Google your keyword and then you'll see the competitors that show up, you can put their domain names into SheerSEO and sort of reverse engineer what's going on. You see the organic research. This gives you ideas of, again, things that you could be ranking for. Keyword gap, you could enter the competitors in here, up to 3 of them, 3 domains, and then you can search for the gaps and compare. We'll just enter one of the competitors and see the difference. So the more competitors you add here, obviously you'll see like the columns of what's going on with each one, and when you see the numbers across the board, it's just, it can be much quicker to get similar results. So you can see here what's going on with this competitor, their volume, CPC, the difficulty for the keyword, where they're ranking for this keyword. Go through here and say, hey, I want to get one of these. I want to rank for this, Competitors for that website that I put in, backlinks. You can see where they're getting backlinks from, and then you could try to get backlinks from there for your website or your client's website. Current competitor rankings. You have to upgrade to Pro for this one. Upgrade to Pro as well. Research. The Keyword Explorer in research for your website. So keyword ideas. So you're not sure you want to write a new blog article for your website. You're not sure what to do. You have a real estate website. So you type in real estate, and then you can just do contain phrase, contain the words, also ranks for, just say contains phrase. Search for ideas in the US, searching for ideas, see what comes up for real estate. Now return some keywords, give you some ideas of what you can write about. Real estate companies, real estate photographer, shows you the volumes, what people are searching for, CPC, competition for Google AdWords, keyword difficulty. The higher the number, obviously, the harder it is to rank for this keyword. You can also export these keywords, select which ones you want for later. You could save the list. You can add them right away, any of the keywords to your tracking, to your rank tracking, and add them as targets. I do wish they had a way of saving each keyword search, like automatically, just so you have it when you go back. Because if you log out, log back in and refresh, it kind of disappears. So you have to redo it. So if you do see stuff you like, you want to click on them and save. And depending on your limits, I'm on a lower tier again, so I cannot save all these. I don't think. Probably use up all my limits right away. We have summary, pages that are indexed, 89 pages indexed, optimization targets, keywords you really want to target and go for, where you're ranking for them already, the backlink section, which is very good. It does give you a lot of active backlinks, lost competitors, gives you the toxic links, basically backlinks that the tool considers toxic, that they might not be good quality backlinks. There's a whole nother conversation to be had about toxic backlinks. I personally don't really disavow backlinks that tools like SEMrush will say are toxic, because I don't pay them much mind. But if it's really getting out of hand, yes, if someone's doing a negative SEO attack on your site, then you want to disavow. You want to keep an eye on which links are coming from where. So toxic backlinks will help you. Well, toxic backlinks won't help you, but this tool will help you keep an eye on your toxic backlinks, like what's coming from where. So it is helpful. So we have SheerSEO does have a nice backlink database, nice access to that. Go through site history, backlinks explorer if you want to add a URL here to check out their backlinks. Again, keep an eye on your usage. Another thing that I'm hoping they will update, it's on their roadmap, is a usage meter that's more visible. With the new UI, I guess that will be coming out. But currently you have to click the settings, go down and see your usage. So right now my keyword limit's 200, but it's not showing me how many keywords I'm already using, so that's not great. The Explorer reports, like the Keyword Explorer right here, my guarded limit. So I'd like a better usage meter, because the SheerSEO limits for lifetime deal and a lower plan are a little strict, but it is good quality, so you have to pay for quality. So after the backlink section, we can check the on-page section. This is the audit tool, which you want to check out your site or client's website. You would do an audit of it. It'll show you what's cooking, what's happening. You have pages that are not being indexed, reached, or pages with issues, crawl issues. You can click on that right away. It'll tell you these pages have a slow load time, titles tags too long. Click on that. What does this mean? This is really great for, again, if you have a couple of websites or even just your website and you want a tool that can help you out. SheerSEO does a good job, especially if you're new to SEO or you're just too busy running your business and you're like, I need some sort of dashboard. I need a platform that will show me how to do things. This will be good for you because it explains things. It has videos from the founder, from the support team. Support's very responsive. You roll over anything and it'll tell you how to fix it. So it's very good. The cosmetic part, the UI, the dashboard, maybe moving things around, that can always be done. The audit tool is great. You can schedule audits and you could run them. But again, you have to check on the plan that you have to know how many times you can. So this will give you what's causing problems. If you do these fixes, it will improve your rankings and do better on Google, most importantly. So it has a nice audit tool, URL issues, page optimization scores. I haven't played around with a lot of this stuff, but it'll show you what is missing where, optimization issues. So we have a high importance for the keyword. Old Westbury Real Estate Agent. So for this one, Old Westbury Real Estate Agent, for this page on the client website, if you click on it, it'll show the page that Sheer is talking about. It'll say what needs to be done. The title doesn't contain the exact keyword, that title tag. The importance of it's very high. Keyword density, importance medium. How often is the keyword stated in the copy? Here's keyword density. Some nice visuals that will show you what are the words that are said most often. And sometimes you like to see things, in a graph or a chart. Pie chart helps it rather than just seeing data and numbers. It shows you like reels used often. The state obviously is used often. The brand name, etc. Double words, relative weight within page, real estate, automatic reel, estate associates, triple word. Directory submission. So SheerSEO has a lot of things on what platform. You can add the website, get backlinks, submit to these directories, and obviously they will cost you something. Nothing's free. But if you want a platform that has everything, this will do it for you. You don't want to go on these other websites, Fiverr and Legit, and search for other backlinks and directories. You have everything in one tool on SheerSEO. So you can, sign up for these, check these off, and then pay for them. You have to add a profile name, title, all that, target URL before you can submit to the directories. You can get backlinks, niche edits from here. So everything in one tool. If you need one SEO tool to handle everything, to monitor everything, check everything out, SheerSEO might be good for you. I have not personally used the backlinks or directory submission tool on Sheer. I have different vendors for that or do things myself. But if you're running a business, you don't have time to do the SEO, this can be very helpful. Blog reviews, they set up a template here that you can fill out a message and then send it out. Try to get some blog reviews, blog selection. SheerSEO also has social media monitoring. So if your brand is mentioned, the website's mentioned on Facebook, shares, likes, your posts, social media shares, it shows it all on this platform. You can get some reports done. This is your domain settings if you want to upgrade your plan. So SheerSEO, I like it if you have one or two, a few sites for the lifetime deal. If you have an agency, it can get a little pricey. That's not saying it's bad. It's been around. The tool's been around, I think, for quite some time. UI, I think, needs some work. Data is pretty sound. Rarely do I have any errors on pages. Jumping around the platform, speed issues. So it works, but it's not cheap. But again, the support team, the founder, they have been very good in response to any issues I've had or thoughts. It's a nice platform, and it does a lot. So if you have again your website or a few websites that you're running, it's great. If you have an agency, it can be great as well. It just might cost you more than some of the other tools out there, or the other two tools that we're going to discuss in a moment, comparing pricing. Definitely take a look at SheerSEO. You could do the free trial, see if you like it. It's been evolving. It could be a really good one. And it is currently a good one. It's solid. Seodity. Their support team probably wants to kill me by now because I've been driving them nuts with any of the issues and bugs that I've been catching during testing over the last 2 weeks. I really like this platform, but it's like a love-hate because it has a beautiful UI. The way everything's just displayed, the data, it's great when it works. They launched, at the time of this video, they launched lifetime deal with AppSumo, and the traffic that came over from AppSumo, the new users, kind of put a wrench in the works, and I don't think their server could handle all the new users. So that's been causing a lot of problems with the testing, and every time I try to do a video on this tool, it doesn't work. So you can go here, go to app. So I put a couple projects in here already. If you'd like to add a project, you click add project. You can add your domain name. It actually shows some domains that shows up, like it'll do a search. That's very neat. Then you will go what region, United States. If you want to go even further, English, desktop. This is important. This is one of the issues that I brought up. You want to make sure you do desktop and mobile, just to see both. You will get charged a credit for both ×2. If you just do desktop, it'd be just 1 credit, like most platforms. That's not the problem. It's just that if you forget to switch this over and you start selecting keywords or entering keywords, only do desktop, and you have to go back and try to figure out which keywords need mobile. So they have to maybe by default keep it both, or have an easier way of adding later. Then it will give you some suggested keywords to add that are showing up. This is another bug that has come up on my end. This pop-up window, which I've tried in incognito mode, other computers, other browsers, it's still showing up. I have no idea. They don't seem to know either, but it is annoying. I don't want to see postpartum depression when I'm searching for cartoon characters. Just worlds are colliding here. So you can add those keywords. You can also add your own keywords, desktop, mobile, start analysis, put it in the system, and then you have your dashboard set up. It'll show you how you're doing in different countries. Your domain rank, this is like your authority score. Used to Ahrefs or SEMrush or other platforms that see ranking. Not sure where they get their data from, their numbers. Yeah, the most important thing with these tools, same with SheerSEO and Brand Overflow, is everyone's always saying, oh, how is it compared to Ahrefs or SEMrush or SE ranking? How's the data? They each have their own kind of systems, their own databases. Many will not disclose where they get their data from. So you just have to get used to the tool that you like best, the platform, and set your own benchmarks and have an understanding of what domain rank means in Seodity or in Brand Overflow or SheerSEO or Ahrefs, or, you just have to get used to the numbers. I mean, the organic traffic number, the value here is very high, where in, SEMrush, it probably would be half this. So you definitely, you want to, keep an eye on that. Don't think because it looks so great here, if you look at other platforms, it's not going to be that great, or it might be better. Keep an eye on these numbers. So this Seodity has a lot of their own scores. They have the backlinks. Like I said, it's a nice UI. It's very easy to work with. Click on this, it'll go to organic traffic page. You can check how you're doing, what you're showing up for, what keywords that you're ranking for, their search volumes, which pages, keyword difficulty. It's really easy to read. You can switch between projects if we want to go back to the real estate project, keep it consistent. So these are the ranked keywords and the URL they're connected to. If it's like just this to .. that would be homepage, I believe. So this site's ranking for North Shore Long Island mansions at number 11. It went up 4 spots. It will go to this web page. It'll give you a preview of which web page. The volume, how many people searching for it, updated. Now with Seodity, it does update daily. So it's not weekly, which is fantastic. I love it. I love that any tool that will give me daily. You don't need it. Weekly is fine, but since I am doing SEO daily, I like to know if I could just jump on, I can see what's going on with the numbers. There have been some minor issues with daily updates not being accurate, especially with SEO Didy's email notification system. It told me yesterday that something that was ranking on page 1 disappeared and it's not ranking at all. Contact the support team. They said today, as of today, they fixed it. It should be okay now. This is kind of one of the hiccups with SEO Diddy. Founder is very responsive. He's trying. His team, the support team has been good, but they haven't been answering as quickly as other tools that I've used. I think honestly they just might be overwhelmed with the amount of attention they got offering a lifetime deal, not really being prepared for that. I think their servers that need upgrades, something, and they might be doing that now. This is a problem. You want your site to be running all the time. You want to be able to go on a website, on a platform, check your SEO scores, check everything, data, get it right away. It just takes one time that you're not getting your rank tracker working or organic traffic working, that your user will just leave and go back to Ahrefs or SEMrush or SEO Ranking or SheerSEO or Brand Overflow. It's the game. SEO is changing constantly. You want your tools to keep up with you. So that's the frustrating part about SEO Diddy. I think visually the tool it's beautiful. It's a work of art. Data's pretty good as well. It's just on a different system. They're not letting us know where it's coming from. So that's a little weird, but I get it. But you got to keep an eye on that as well, because if they're getting it from an Ahrefs or another tool or BigQuery or Google, if something happens and they need to change their data source, that could cause a price increase. We got to keep an eye on that. So this is your organic traffic, paid traffic. I don't think we're doing any paid traffic on this site, but as you can see, it's loading. No results, probably because there's nothing there. On site has an audit tool as well, which is great. It'll show the issues, low word count, duplicate titles, what do we have to fix. Very nice, easy to read, slow page. Click on that. And then you have rank score, data, let's see, low word count. All right, now it's showing which pages have a low word count. Audit tool, Data Explorer, performance. Let's see if the performance works. All right. This will show like a lighthouse scores, which is very important right now to Google, how fast your site is, diagnostics. So you have that, redirect flow to make sure all the redirects are going the right way. Keywords Cloud, you'll see what keywords are being used percentage wise. Content Explorer. So if you want to add a competitor here, any website, let's see, it's loading data. It will show you what's ranking for competitors, like their keywords, the ranking, organic traffic, paid traffic. You can do a domain comparison. You can enter that in there. Here's the rank tracking tool. You can do the last week. You can do just today, calendar. You can choose your own time frame. Which countries, states, all countries. You just want desktop or mobile. Comparison, if you want to check with the competitors again, you can export a report, generate report. Your usage is up here. So I'm on a tier 1 lifetime deal for MapSumo. I like how the usage is right there, so I can see it right away. This way I know what I've been using. So the rank tracking tool, it's really nice. Again, where am I ranking? Number 4 went up 96 spots. I don't think this is accurate. This is part of the problem. This is actually the one keyword that I had the problem with the other day. It was at 4 or 5 and it went to like 100 and something, and it wasn't right. I checked it on Google and now they fixed it. So that's a good thing. Search volume and you can add keywords at any time. Just have to check your limits. It gives you suggestions, which is very helpful. You can add your own. Again, just make sure that you click desktop and mobile, unless you just want to check on desktop, but Google's been mobile first, so you really need those mobile keywords. Besides this pop-up that will not go away, is if you have a keyword that is already and if you type it in here, it won't give you a warning that you're already tracking that keyword. I think they need a warning saying, hey, we're already tracking this, don't worry about it. So you'll just keep entering the keyword and putting it in. I don't think it takes a credit usage, but it's good to know what you already have there. So they have to figure out that dynamic and see if they can fix that. That's kind of annoying. But visually, it's really easy to read. SEO Diddy for a rank tracker. Keyword research. So you can type in any keyword you want, do real estate, United States, English, search keywords, and it gives you a bunch of keyword ideas. Keyword difficulty, the higher the number, the more impossible it is to rank. CPC, search volume, what people are looking for. So you kind of want to have a mix. You want to look for a lower keyword difficulty. Hopefully click that and it'll turn it upside down, give us the lower numbers. Well, everything's just impossible related to that, but you get the idea. Any of these that you like, you can add them to your rank tracker feature on SEO Diddy. You can select any that you like to export. You want to show to a client. The keyword research tool, from what I understand, is unlimited currently. You can just keep using it and try to find the keywords that are perfect for your website or your client's website. Keyword ideas, same idea. You enter something in, it'll give you a bunch of ideas. Related keywords, might not be the exact keyword, but it has something close. Now, these are all very difficult because they're hundreds, 80s. All right, then you have an 80 there. Probably have to put like a long tail keyword in here to get some lower difficulties. There you go. All right, so like Long Island real estate market, 38. That's green. That's good to go. Has a nice search volume, 320. Let's start there. Click that, export, save it, use it for a blog article, for service, whatever. Backlinks. So here we go. We have the backlinks. It has some nice visuals here, which are do follow links, no follow links. If you're not familiar, do follow links carry weight, no follow links, not so much. But recent news has said no follow links can help, brand mentions and keyword mentions, so on. But you want to really look at your do follow links. So you can see how the numbers are doing over time. New backlinks, lost backlinks. It is very nice. They are trying to sell themselves as an Ahrefs, SEMrush, SE ranking alternative. And I could see it from the UI that it's got a similar feel to it. The data may not be as accurate yet, but they are a young company. It has potential to be a gem of a product. I just don't know currently. I'm not trying to give reviews on these tools, just trying to show you everything, but I can't help but say like my thoughts. I don't know if I'm going to stay at a tier 1 lifetime deal with SEO Diddy or go like tier 4 because I do like when it works. It's great. And I can get used to the numbers and work off of that. But again, it's gotta work consistently. So hopefully their team will scale, expand. They'll stay focused on this product and not jump to other products while they're developing this one, because I think this one has a lot of potential. But it is a gamble. Where SheerSEO, previous product we talked about, seems to be, they've been in the game for a while, focused on that product and scaling it, and really been handling the new user traffic very well. So we have the backlinks. Scroll down, you'll have your backlinks, do follow, anchors. What are the anchor tags? What are the anchor links, coming from? Referring domains. Now, at any time with any of these pages, you can, let's see, keyword research, let's say like organic traffic or domain overview. You can type another URL there. It will use up credits, but you can do an analysis on any domain, just like Ahrefs and SEMrush and SE ranking. So get an idea of what's going on with a competitor, or you just have another website. I'll show you what's ranking for them, where they're at, and then keep an eye on this usage. So I'm on a tier 1 for MapSumo lifetime deal. I believe at the time of me making this video, it's available for another 13 days. I have 3 projects. You have unlimited projects, and the keywords I've used, 69 out of 300. Competitor count, web pages counted. Basically, when you put a site in, you can decide how many pages to crawl. Each site. So if you have a site that is 100 pages, it'll use 100 pages from your account. You can restrict that to, I just want to keep it on 50 pages. Just check that out. If you have a site that's over 2,500 pages, yeah, you're going to need a higher tier. It will not count all the pages on that website. That's a pretty big site. On-demand analysis, backlinks. When you check backlinks, it uses that. You can change the plan anytime. I think if this platform had dark mode, it would be even prettier. So, right now we are, again, I'm on this other domain, Joe Art Studio, that I put in. So the system is remembering that. When I go to rank tracker, it'll probably go back to automatic yet. Okay, so it's going to a real estate site. Let's see if I click on, nope, it's still, okay, good. So it's still showing that organic traffic. So any domain that you type up here that's not part of the projects will stay, it'll stick while you're in the page. But then if you go to rank tracker, obviously you're not tracking keywords for that site there. So Seodity is great for you have the unlimited keyword research, you have the unlimited organic keywords view, and you have daily rank tracking updates. If you're looking for daily, this is the one out of the three that offers that. SheerSEO, I think, offers it, but you'd have to upgrade your plan to Pro. Okay, so that's that. So with Seodity, you can see everything's very organized. You have your projects up here if you want to add a new project, your resources, upgrade your account, your settings. If you want to change your settings, you can actually add your company logo, put your time zone. I should probably enter New York. I'm not in Bogota. You can invite team members, integrations at Slack right now. I am not sure about the white label, how it works. It does give you email notifications, but I haven't really explored further because I've just been trying to get the base of this platform to work for me. But when it works, it is very nice. I like how the data is presented. When you're working with these SEO tools every day, you want a tool that will just give it to you, straight, like just easy to read. Take these numbers, not as a grain of salt, but just keep in mind, don't compare them to Ahrefs, or the SEMrush, the other tools. Like it's not the same. They have Seodity has their own system. I'm not sure where they get the domain rank score from. With other tools, we're usually we're familiar with the domain authority and things like that, and Ahrefs has their own backlink scores and etc. So you'll also get more backlinks from other tools like Ahrefs or Majestic. But this is a young tool, needs time to mature. It could turn into something really special. The founder's been communicating, he cares. I believe they have an agency, their own creative agency, and they have made other tools, and this is one of the tools they've created. So there is some concern with their focus on Seodity, but the founder said that he has, I believe, at least 6 team members devoted to this platform. So we'll see where that goes and how it does. And I will be keeping a close eye on this tool over the next month or so to see what happens. Now we have Brand Overflow. If you've been involved with SaaS tools and lifetime deals over the last couple of years, you've probably heard of Brand Overflow. They offered a lifetime deal, I believe, almost 2 years ago, over a year ago. Been around for a while. Founder is very active in social media groups. They also created Topic Mojo, which is another great tool, favorite of mine last year for keyword research. It's a substitute for Answer the Public. And now they are back with Brand Overflow. They never went away, but the founder learned a lot from Topic Mojo that he kind of changed things up a little bit on Brand Overflow. And now Brand Overflow is offering a lifetime deal, and they adjusted the platform a bit. So let's check out this SEO tool. Log in. So here we go. Brand Overflow, first page, lists your projects. Really nice, simple, clean UI. Gives you all your data quickly, like a basic, scores and the little line graph chart things and different colors. I like that. It's like when you open up your morning paper, or as we did back in the day, now we open up our internet browser and our social media platforms to see what's the news, what's happening, what's hot, what's not. So it shows numbers here, like you rank keywords. This has been good. It went up 21 spots. New keywords, lost the backlink. That's not so great. It has your audit score, pages optimized, issues, rankings. If you want to check desktop view, if we'd like to add a project, go here. You can actually connect it with your Google account, get that extra data. Continue, add a Google account, make sure it's the right one. Domain, want to connect that domain. Let's name the project. SEO audit enabled, 1,000 weekly pages, keyword suggestions, 1,000 weekly keywords. Okay, why not? Let's just try it. Now it will give you suggestions, of what the site's ranking for already, average rank, and what is doing well, what people are searching for. So we can add these if we'd like to track them. Oh, visualizing report. I do like this little infinity logo they have. All right, so once the project domain and Google account is entered and connected, we'll come to a page like this, and it'll show you the performance over time, how it's doing, ranking breakdown, new lost keywords. These are the keywords that I entered down here. If we ever want to add more keywords, it'll give you suggestions, which is very helpful, or you can just add them below. Type whatever you'd like, and it will add that keyword. There are tutorials on the pages to help you out. Support is very helpful as well. So we have the keyword, what page it's on, where it positions ranking, if it dropped any, spots, the volume, how many people are searching for it, the CPC, competition, clicks, impressions, CTR. We have all these filters here. You can also do a keyword snapshot, give you an idea of everything if you'd like. How many do you want to put on a page? You want to do a shared report. There you go. You have this. Gives you a nice general score, backlinks, all your keywords. So this shared report, let's see, we'll try again. Share report. You can take this link, copy, paste, and then send the link over to your client or someone else so they can see what is going on. How are the keywords doing? Rank tracking, that, share report. It'll show you up here. Next time there'll be an update in 8 days. The last update was 6 minutes ago. Brand Overflow does weekly updates as well, same as SheerSEO. So once a week, you'll get these position changes back. Settings, you can go in here, change your audit settings, the name, language. I believe they are working on some more CNAME stuff. Let's see, we go to agency settings. Brand Overflow does have CNAME. You can add your logo and your company name. I have not played with this yet. I haven't set it up for that, but it's available, and the founder has said he's adding more features for the reports. We'll see what happens with that, but it seems to be a very complete agency product. Excited to see what happens there. So while we're on that, up here, whenever you click on I like the usage meter. Very visible. You can see what we've already done so far. Track keywords, the amount, keyword tool, backlink checker, how many backlinks I've checked, SEO audit, how many times I've run the audit manually, not just the ones connected to accounts. So we have the check keywords. And here is the keyword tool. So if we want best speeches, United States, English, submit, put it in there, it'll come up. I like Brand Overflow will save your keyword searches, which I was hoping the other tools would do as well. So if you want to come back later and click on something you searched for before, you can always find it. There are limits. The usage would be here, the keyword tool. So best speeches came up. Click on this and it'll show you cost per click, United States, search volumes going up. They were up, then they went down, then they went back up again. Scroll down for keywords. It'll give you this, volumes, the trends, that if you want to really organize things into phrases, shopping for questions, very helpful. Research, local, compare. Then you have a tree. Brand Overflow gives you a nice tree. I like what they're doing. They're kind of bringing some things over from Topic Mojo. I still prefer Topic Mojo for my keyword exploring. It's Topic Mojo is more of a tool for that, focuses on the keyword strategy. But for an all-in-one tool, that Brand Overflow gives you this feature as well. Big bonus, and it saves the keywords. So you can always come back to it. So even though it's using credits, you can always come back and check it out later, The autosave thing is great. And then you can look at competitor keywords. You could put a domain in there, search for a keyword. All right, so Brand Overflow with competitor keywords. We would enter a domain name here. How many keywords max you want to do? I think minimum is like 200. Say you don't want to use too much of your limits, so just pick 250 keywords. Submit. Then it returned 250 keywords. Again, you could raise that number, but keep an eye on your usage. Keyword tool. Well, I think it has something to do with usage. It's hard to keep up with all these tools. Check out the report. And now you have your competitor or any website that you like that you want to see what they are ranking for. Their estimated traffic, search volume, competition, and then you have the keywords, what they're ranking for. So if you had a similar niche site that you were developing or working on or doing SEO work on, this is great because you can get under the hood of those websites and see what they're doing and try to replicate that. The data you have to get used to for each tool. You can't come from another tool, another platform, and expect the numbers to be the same measurement. The rank data, yes. Where the keyword is ranking for, we'll go by that. Volumes, pretty close. Keyword difficulty, amount of backlinks, some things like that, a little different at times on different platforms, depending on the keyword. So this is a really great feature on Brand Overflow. We can go to backlinks. This is where you have your project backlinks, or you can enter a domain, any domain you want. I think max is 10,000 backlinks. They just updated this because before Brand Overflow, and this was a big problem, and the founder was listening to the community, and the SEO groups were saying, the groups out there on Facebook and Twitter were saying, hey, every time we run a backlink checker, it's using up 10,000 backlinks. It's going through my credits like crazy. You have a lot of sites that have more than 10,000 backlinks. You put 2 websites in there and you only have a few codes of the Brand Overflow lifetime deal. It gets used up right away. So he heard everybody. He's like, you know what? We can adjust this. Put a limit on it. So if you're searching competitor's site and their Home Depot or Pepsi big site's going to have, million backlinks, you just want to get a feel for it, you could change this number. It'll give you that. It won't, use the 10,000 each time. And then when you go to the backlink report, it gives you a nice report, total backlinks, any EDU backlinks you got. I guess we have to work on that. We're not getting many here. I actually haven't worked on this site in a while. So total no follow. Brand Overflow is a very nice all-in-one SEO tool, especially if you're kind of intimidated by the big 3 SEO tools out there, the Ahrefs and SEMrush, SEO ranking. You go with Brand Overflow, you'll feel comfortable. Kind of gives you a nice visual. Breaks things down really well. Gives you backlinks over here. You can export it as a CSV file. There are a lot of features. There's a chat button here right away. You want to contact support, contact them, no problem. Actually, you can message the founder on Facebook. He'll probably get back to you. I've been bugging him every night. He's probably like right behind SEO Diddy with putting me on a list to stop me from contacting support. No, he's a good guy. Brand Overflow founder is definitely enjoying creating tools, creating SEO tools. We have the audit feature. You can audit a site, the pages you want to have audited, and then later search for keyword. I think that is for more of a filter. Tool guide on every page. If we go back to our projects, we go over here to audit on any of the projects. It will bring us to, again, the main page. But when you scroll down past the rank tracker, gives you basic breakdowns, clicks, CTR, impressions. Then you have your web audit that matches what's on the homepage of the projects, like your score, 93 out of 100. And then your backlinks, basic stuff like that. But you can click on view full audit for your projects and then get a more detailed report. So it's not just a overall basic, here's your score. Click on that, you go deeper. I'm missing H2s on this page. Which pages are having problems? It shows the pages, tells you what to do, gives you ideas. Score is not good, got to work on this. Duplicate title pages, short made a title, no internal links. Well, I'm good there. Too long made a description. So Brand Overflow really gives you a well-rounded tool. He's really improved a lot of things on the platform. Page title, we got duplicate page titles here. Title length too short. This alone, the audit tool on any of these platforms is really great. You cannot have enough audit tools because one tool will find something, the other tool will find more. But I like that. Well, I was surprised that Brand Overflow gave the audit feature that was so deep where it already had so much on the top tier, top level features with the keywords and the backlinks and the competitors that it already offered this. It offered this as well. Technical SEO stuff, what pages are indexed, non-indexable links. So this one is, Brand Overflow for agencies is great. Seodity is as well. But if you don't want to pay for a higher monthly subscription or Brand Overflow, or buy a higher tier and you are in the SheerSEO kind of class where you kind of just want to watch a domain or two or a few domains, this is good as well. You're like a newbie to SEO. Brand Overflow makes it easy for you to understand and learn. You could actually learn more SEO from using this platform because it breaks it down very easily. The UI is easy to understand, I think. It gives you that homepage where you would have, even if you're like a freelancer and you have only a few clients, Brand Overflow is perfect. You go in, you're like, okay, I can see what's going on every day. I want to do another audit. I want to, check like what I'm ranking for, my keywords, go more in detail project. Okay, here we go. Here's my little chart. Okay, what am I ranking for today? Got that. Okay, great. Top 3, top 10. Where am I ranking on desktop, mobile? Top 50. My clicks, CTR, impressions, audit. All right, got to view the full audit. My backlinks, visual. Wow, it's doing good, Improved a lot, got a lot of backlinks, 109. New keywords that are showing up. Keyword suggestions. I want to add them. I want to track those keywords now. It's a great all-in-one. Very happy with Brand Overflow, and I like where it's headed. So hopefully it keeps going that way. Brand Overflow, you have a good keywords section, competitor keywords. You got the keyword research. You could track the keywords. You have your backlinks. You have your audit. Very good tool. Solid, getting better. And founder is listening to users, adjusting things. Maybe we'll add dark mode soon. I like that. I'd like a dark mode. So hopefully you enjoyed my basic overview of the 3 tools today. And SheerSEO has been around for a bit. Brand Overflow has been around for a bit. And Seodity seems to be a little bit newer to the game. SheerSEO, I really like. The data is strong, sound. The UI, the team is working on updating. I feel like the UI is a little bit weaker, but it works. Also, the limits for the lifetime deal are a lot actually compared to the other ones. Doesn't mean it's bad. You have to pay for quality, so it works. Founder is very responsive. The support team is great. You can use SheerSEO and you have everything there. You have backlinks, directory submission. You can do it all on one platform. You could hire someone in your office and just go on SheerSEO every day. You're good. You got one domain, one project. It's a good deal, good value. If you're an agency, it'll cost you a bit more than the other ones, but it's a good tool. I really can't, rip into Sheer. For me personally, yeah, I'd like more because I work for an agency. At an agency, I want more projects. I want more domains. I need that. But definitely look into that. Seodity. This one is like the one that's been giving me heart palpitations over the last 2 weeks. Testing it. The UI, the way displayed, the data, like everything all together. Everything I think visually is perfect for me. I love it. Love this tool. Founder seems like a cool guy. Support team they've responded, but not always quick enough, or not answering all my questions, or where the data is coming from. They couldn't handle the AppSumo surge of users, so that scares me a little bit. They have an agency. They're they're involved with a lot of projects. A little bit of a flag. Red flag, maybe yellow flag, I don't know. But at the same time, for an all-in-one SEO tool that reminds me of SE ranking and reminds me of the top 3, this one could become that. It could get there, could be in the conversation very quickly if they focus on this tool, if they scale this tool. But the data not loading all the time on pages, inaccurate data, that worries me. I don't know. I'm still like up in the air on this one. This is a tricky one, I don't know. Brand Overflow. Brand Overflow, probably if you're an agency or freelancer, in my opinion, I'm saying probably, in my opinion, this is a sound bet for you to take a gamble on. I like the tool, well rounded, it works. If something goes bad, you contact support, boom, they fix it right away. But Brand Overflow is very good if you're a newcomer to SEO, if you have your own business, if you have an agency, go with this. You know, it's a nice tool. UI is really, really nice. They could add dark mode. That would be even better. The limits, the usage meter, easy display. I just feel like this is a little bit ahead of SEO Diddy, you know, where SEO Diddy is like new and they have a lot of work to do. Where Brand Overflow, they've been in the game for a bit. They have other tools out there on the market. They know SEO, like they really get it. They understand like the agency. They also they want to make a nice, easy platform that understands SEO and gives you all the data you need to get things fixed. Strong tool. You might like something I don't, or vice versa, or you might like another tool out there. You might be like, hey, I'm fine with what I have. So do what you want. Please don't blame me later if something goes crazy. These are the 3 tools. Figured we'd talk about them, you know, get an idea. And please post comments, ask questions, let me know what you think. I'm not an affiliate for any of these platforms. Just want to share my views and run through them because people had questions on how they work and what does everyone think. So hopefully this video will get the conversation going even further and you can see what you like and what you don't like, that good stuff. All right. So everybody have a great day, evening, morning, whatever you're up to. And let's talk more SEO tools tomorrow. Bye-bye.